You've probably heard the quote, "With great power comes great responsibility." I always thought my skills with the computer as my superpower. At the age of 12, I hacked into the American Embassy in 2 hours. But through my superpower, I learned something truly horrible about a person who lived right next door that would change my life forever.
Didn't know much about Miss Roberts. I knew she'd been divorced twice and had 2 kids. I'd only really seen her at the supermarket, so when she went missing, I didn't really think much of it. That was until I found her body in the garbage containers. She'd been stabbed twice, once in the stomach and once in the chest. I knew the killer had to be in the apartment complex. He couldn't have gone far with the body, and that's probably why he dumped it by the garbage. I knew that I shouldn't touch the body because they might suspect it was me who killed her.
That night, I called in an anonymous tip to the police about the location of the body. I had to be careful not to reveal my name since I'd done some disagreeable things in the past. I could not stop thinking about her kids. Growing up without a mother? My mother died when I was really young, so it didn't affect me much. But it would have been nice to have a mother, since my father was a piece of shit. I looked through every piece of security footage I could find, from my building and the building next door, until I found exactly what I was looking for. He lived in the apartment right upstairs. I always thought he was kind of weird. He never really showed up to any of the apartment meetings, except neither did I really. So I wasn't really surprised, but I began to get nervous. But I knew I had to do something. I had to find a way to get into his head so I could scare him. I had to have written that email out at least 100 times. I had to show this guy that I was for real, that I meant business. Though I was still unsure what I was gonna do, if I really wanted to go to the police, and if I could really risk them finding me out and maybe even putting me in jail. When they got the message, I wasn't scared at all. I knew he wasn't going to act on it. He was just trying to scare me. Also, the police were already aware that there was a murderer in the area. I just decided that now was the time that I needed to go to the police before anyone else got hurt. I knew it would maybe affect me in a negative way, but I had to. Hours went by. I waited, and no reply. This guy was seriously getting on my nerves. I didn't have time for this. I knew I had to find something that would really scare him.